guys, it's Kyle. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a GFX of your Roblox character using Blender. I just made a video similar to this where it's only your Roblox character doing some sort of pose with no background or props or anything, and I use those for my thumbnails, but this time it'll be like a full-on GFX. I'm going to be doing mine in the form of a thumbnail, so the GFX I make in this video will be the thumbnail for this video, but you can do it any way you want. I'm going to be going through the first steps pretty quickly, the steps that are about rendering your Roblox character, since I already have a video on that. So if you want to know how to do it in more detail, you can watch the other video. So you want to load in a base plate in Roblox Studio. Now use the Load Character plugin, which is a plugin you have to download, and search up your name or whatever character's name that you want. So this is mine. Make sure you click Spawn R6. If you click Spawn R15, the text string is not really going to work. So now that your character is loaded in, you're going to want to separate the accessories from the body. So whenever I do a GFX or whatever, I always delete the accessories because it just makes it easier, and my accessories are quite big, so it's sort of harder to fit it. So I'm going to be deleting all of my accessories, but if you want to keep them, you would just do your accessories and hair separately. So now that all my accessories are gone, I'm going to take my body, but deselect the hair. I accidentally just selected the head. Deselect the hair and right-click on your character and click Export Selection. I'm just going to call this Roblox character. Alright, now you're going to want to click on only your hair or any other accessories that you want. Right click it and then click Export Selection again. I'll call this Roblox hair. And now I'm going to be having a prop for mine. If you're not going to have any props or anything like that, then you're done. But I'm going to add in a camera, and this is basically going to be my character holding a camera taking a picture. And of course when I search camera, it just shows all the cameramen from Skibidi Toilet. So I'm going to be using this camera that I got from the toolbox. And this is the same. What is that thing? I'll just delete that, I guess. Oh, it's supposed to be here, but it's disconnected. Since I'm going to be looking front on, you won't really be able to tell that that piece is missing. So I'm not going to select that piece. I don't really want it. Never mind, it's not letting me. So I'm just going to export selection again. Now this is the final step of Roblox Studio, which is going to be adding a background. You don't have to add a background. You can just edit in your character on top of a picture. But which is what I usually do, but I'm going to be showing you how to render in a proper background, like a setup or something. I don't really know what I want. I guess I'll put forest. So for this, you can just add a little room that your character will be in, or you can get a full map and then place your character in it when we're in Roblox Studio. I guess I'll be using this. It's not going to have a sky in the back, so I'm just going to add in a picture of a sky later, in editing. So I think I'll just use this, and then I'll place my character in somewhere in this map. So again, you want to export selection and then name it or whatever. So now you want to go to Matt RBX's channel. It basically has a bunch of Roblox character rigs, and you want to download the one that fits your character. So for me, it's the Roblox woman rig. So once you've loaded in your rig, it should look like this or something like this, depending on which rig you got. To move around in Blender, hold Shift and tilde, which is the little squiggly line. I'm pretty sure it's called a tilde. It's above the tab key, and you can move around. Hold Shift to go faster. So first you're going to want to delete the head. Okay, not everything. Now go to this little camera icon and click Film, and click Transparent. Now go to this button down here and click this subtraction button thing with the minus sign and click New. Now click on this little yellow dot by base color and click Image Texture. Now click Open. Well, considering the amount of images I needed for that forest thing, I might not be using it. Click on handle1_diff.png. Ignore all these other things. This is from the forest stuff. And so now your torso is going to be textured. you want to click on each body part, click this, and then material, and just keep doing that, and eventually, you'll have your whole thing textured. So now that my character is textured, click on File, Import, Wavefront OBJ, and load in your Roblox character. Before you load it in, make sure you click Geometry and then Split by Group. So now my Roblox character is over there. Now for some reason, even though I didn't have the hair selected, it still exported the hair, which is kind of weird. That wasn't supposed to happen. Click on Object, Set Origin, and then Origin to Geometry. It'll just make it easier to move around. Since my hair's already on there, I guess I'll just leave it like that. You usually want to have your accessories and hair separate, otherwise it kind of textures weirdly, but we'll just not worry about it for this. Now I'm going to load in my camera, doing the same thing as I did with my character, or my head I mean. This time you don't need to worry about splitting by group because you're not going to be moving anything in the camera. If you are using a prop and you want to move around the different parts, then you can do split by group, but since I'm not doing that, it doesn't matter. Again, Object, Set Origin, Origin to Geometry. So now that I've got the camera, I'm going to position the character. You can do that by selecting these things, and you can just basically rotate it and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to position my character. So this is my position. I'm going to skip adding the background for now because it's so big and it's going to lag all of Blender. So I'm going to do everything else that I would do after adding the background and then add the background last so that I can just render the image after. So next we're going to add a camera. To do that, do Shift A and then camera. Now go into the camera and move around and you can set the image. To change the size, you can use these. I set mine to the ratio of YouTube thumbnails. I think this is gonna be the position. I left a little bit of space up here to put the title of the thumbnail. To see what it'll look like in the rendered image, click this, and it'll show the shading. So as you can see, 1, it's very dark, and 2, you'll probably notice that some accessories are transparent. So for me, it's my hair. So to fix that, go to the button up here. You can't see it in the video, but it's 3 boxes with some lines connecting it. And then go to Shader Editor. So now select the head, and when you're in the Shader Editor, I can go into the shading thing to show you guys. Click on the bottom orange box and delete it, and now as you can see, it's no longer invisible. So now we have to add light. So to add light, click Shift A, light, and then sun. Now you can position this wherever you want for there to be light. So now that I've positioned the light, I'm going to make it a bit brighter. So go to this light bulb, and then click on strength, and you can change the strength. I'm going to have mine at 2.5, and I think I might move this light back a bit. Never mind, I'm not going to change the light. So this will be what mine is. So now I'm going to add in the background. It's about to get really laggy. Okay, so it loaded in. It's up here. Set the origin. Now I might not actually use this background, because the problem with it is there's so many different images for it. So the texture would be pretty annoying. But if you were to use a background, the way you would do it is you'd have, what the heck? You'd have the background and you'd position it wherever you want. So if you're doing a little room, that would be way easier. So I'm done with mine. It kind of looks like I'm in the water, but whatever. For some reason, no matter how many lights I add, it just like the light doesn't work, it looks no different, so it's gonna be kind of dark. Like ever since I added it in the background, it just got all weird. And I am gonna have the background just part of it though, because like the textures aren't really working. Okay, so it's gonna look kind of weird, but once you're done, go to the top and next to edit, click render, and then render image. And now you just wait for it to render. We'll see what it looks like. I'm a little bit worried. So this is the rendered image. It's very dark. So I did brighten every light that I had, and I'm going to render it again and see if it's better, but just in case, I'll save this anyway. So to save it, you click image and then save as, and yeah, there you go. So it's still really dark, it's only slightly brighter. I think when I edit it and add like the background, just like some random night sky image of a forest or something, I'm gonna make this rock a little darker because it's really bright, it's completely white. And yeah, that's how you render Roblox images. If you're doing what I do, where you have a transparent background, you can just put it into an editing app and add some picture in the back. And yeah, so anyways guys, I'll be in those videos. So next time, goodbye.